All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, let's go to it. We're gonna awaken the Red Ribbon Army Piccolo. Now this is very interesting to me. This guy has got a very kooky and quirky kit. I think this is just one of those characters where it's, I don't know. Usually the very, very, very fun designs like this guy's got typically means they're not very good. Like, I've explained this many times, but in Dokkan, I mean, you know, be it a good thing or a bad thing, I mean, I guess most would probably say a bad thing. Boring is good, and something like what this Piccolo has usually doesn't end up being too good. I think sometimes this Piccolo will have a jaw-dropping impact. Just like actually this Piccolo can have a Dokkan Festelar level impact. And then I think other times, we will just lose instantly because of him. So those are kind of like the two things about this. So let's jump in. Now, if you're curious, I don't necessarily think a dodge build is even that great for this guy. Because the way his kit is set up, I mean, I think we really do want him to kind of just get blasted right away. So, I don't know. Like, he has this dodge as a second attacker in the turn. Like, yeah, that's well and good. That's so awesome. But really, what we want him to do, again, is get absolutely walloped, right? Then we trigger this, and then we trigger this right here. That, to me, seems to be the point of the character. He gets killed in, like, slot 2 or 3. Like instant, like turn 1, right? Boom. This triggers. And then this triggers right here. And then once this is up right here, along with this, bruh. Like, he's gonna be crazy. But the dodge build could get in the way of that, where we want him to get brought down to 1 HP early in, you know, like turn 1, turn 2 or something. And he's not able to. That could be a problem. So we'll see how much of an issue this is. Let's test out Red Ribbon Army Piccolo. All right, guys, here we are in an event, testing out the Int Piccolo. We will see how things are going to go with this guy. Now, I mean, all right. It looks like the way this situation's going to go, well, we probably aren't going to finish Goku off, actually, but I was going to say the way that this situation might go is Piccolo is just not going to end up, like, really factoring in on this turn too much, besides the fact that he is going to be dropping this right here. So even just him showing up, we're going to get this 3-turn support. Now, what's going to be a major thing for Piccolo is we need to get this. And I mean, we'll just see. I don't know. I could see how there's incredible value in running this guy, but I am fearful that it's like, you know, things have to kind of break the perfect way, or else he does nothing and gets like one shot. Is kind of the way I think it's going to go. All right, we probably could like link up well with him, you know, next to Orange Piccolo, but we're not going to do that. Running Orange Piccolo, I think he is quite a bit better with Beast. The LR Tech Beast Gohan, but like, it's very important to get Orange Piccolo built up on his first turn. It's so important. Alright, so we'll hit this, and we'll see how things are going to go here. We'll see. No matter what, Piccolo is giving us 3-turn support right here, so it's like, why would we run him? That's why. 3-turn support fucks. It's very good. Very good. And that's the type of shit that could really help out LR Tech Beast Gohan as well. Okay, sure. So Orange Piccolo should be pretty effective, although next turn we're not going to have Beast on rotation quite yet. We will have the Future Gohan revive, right? So we should be okay. I think that this whole kind of like setup will work significantly better once, like, or, okay, it's probably not going to happen, but if part 2 would be like a massive Cell Max summonable character, that would be crazy. What's funny is I saw, so I uploaded my tier list too. I actually saw quite a few people wondering about this character, and I was like, yeah, they just have not used them. Like, people just don't know what this character does. Rainbow Orb changing, massive support, invincibility turn 1, revive turn 2, 100% dodge turn 3. Like, this character's insane. Future Gohan and Trunks. And the character is a perfect friend for Beast. Like, it's, people don't understand that. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's just do this. This is fine. Alright, so we'll get some more stacks in for EJ Ultimate Gohan. That's perfect. And then we got the Beasterizer right here. Perfect. Alright, I guess I'll cut, and we'll come back in a couple of turns when Piccolo shows back up. Although, keep in mind, I guess maybe I should have shown their stats a little bit better here. We are getting 3-turn support right now from Int Piccolo. If we were only just able to... I might go into, like, a seriously serious just to, like, force trigger it. But, like, if we could just trigger this, like, right away. Like, imagine if you have this guy turn 1, and you trigger this instantly on turn 1. So then, like, he's giving 60% attack and defense for 3 turns. Like, it's just... It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, guys, so here we are on this turn. Okay, so we have the Scouter up. So, just today, I mean, I guess I'm getting to this guy a little bit later. It wasn't really instantly I got to his Rainbow video, but this Piccolo is a little bugged. Now, I've seen players screenshotting it. So, okay, yeah, so thanks for your support. Following issues been found with certain characters' passive skills. So, starting from 5th turn from character's entry and 1 turn from character's entry do not match the skill description for the Red Ribbon Army Piccolo. If we jump over the issue that's happening, I've seen players' Scouters trigger early, right? So, although, wait, yeah, that's actually, no, that's exactly what's going on right here. Yeah, so, oof. Damn, they're gonna nerf that? So we have access to the Scouter right now. Right now, it's 5th turn, start a battle. So I guess hopefully that's what it's intended to be. They actually want this to say 5th turn from the start of battle. Because 5th turn from character's entry turn, this is not what we have up right now. This is not, oh, whoops, wait. Oh yeah. This is not what we have up right now. This is turn 4. It's Piccolo's 4th turn from entry, right? I mean, you could see it. You could see it right there. Whoops, I went to click it, but it doesn't show. Like, right above where he attacks. 1 attack, 0 supers, and we could see it's his 4th turn. So if he's got the Scouter, that must mean he has all the other abilities. This is a pretty big deal. Hopefully it is just 5th turn start a battle, because then it's very simple. Like, we could, you know, he starts out in rotation 2 or 3, you float him, and then he's got access to all of this. A Scouter, by the way. Oh, he's supering right away. Yeah. A Scouter, by the way, is very good for Tech Beast Gohan. There would be situations where, like, this is a perfect turn where I might consider wanting to run him in slot 1. Because what Tech Beast Gohan's role is to counter all those attacks right there. But we can't. We know because of Piccolo, we cannot afford to do that. Also, notice Piccolo does have his Survive KO ability up right now. So right now, you're not supposed to be able to have both of these up, but we do. Although, I'm hoping that they're just going to... What they're going to do is just change the wording on this to 5th turn start a battle. That's what I'm hoping they do. Okay. Well, let's just go like this. Ultimate Gohan should be fine here. This is our last turn, right, with this big damage reduction. We do have to be a little bit careful. This Super Saiyan 2 Goku, this guy actually is, you know, pretty scary. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. Damn good. That's good. It's really good. EG Ultimate Gohan. I have mentioned this when talking about like tier lists for this guy. That my biggest problem with this guy has always been the superhero condition. That's what's been tricky. By the way, next turn, he's not exactly going to be a slot 1 character next turn either. Once that damage reduction part of his passive wears off, it's not really too much of a... We're not going to want to really go with him in slot 1. It's the one thing that sucks is... And that's why it's... Man, I wish this guy... Like, this guy... Everything is built around the fact that if this guy was a slot 1, like just like a definitive, like there was no risk about it, right? Where if the first attack is a super, you'll get fucked up. Like if that didn't exist, if this whole setup would just run much more effectively. All right, so here we can get our counters in. Remember, we are being buffed by Piccolo. Piccolo's giving quite a bit of support right now. Can I get a crit, Gohan, please? No? Okay. All right, so here's Piccolo with his, was that 5 million attack stat? Kerblamo. Okay. Well, that worked out perfectly, actually. I can't even be mad. Okay. First time we used them, it actually went perfectly. Wow. Okay. I'm ecstatic. All right, so here's what happened. Piccolo, I mean, did he have this up? I guess he must have. If you guys notice, he got one shot, by the way, by that normal. But we had the survive KO ability up, so we were fine. And then... Wow, holy shit. Okay. We quite literally just had... I was fearing this video a little bit. Because I was like... Sometimes with some of these abilities, it's like I could be playing for like an hour to try and get this shit to work perfectly. But we just did it instantly the first run. So I'm currently shell shocked. Like it's like we literally just got it perfectly. Wow. Okay. So a couple of things happened. Piccolo got one shot, right? Int Red Urban Army Piccolo, he got one shot. Boom. Cold-blooded killed. He lived because he has the survive KO ability, right? This then triggered this. So now he gets permanent 300% attack, defense, 50% crit. So he's going to be guaranteed critting. Yep, he's going to be guaranteed critting now. Now, on rotation, he gives permanent extra 20% attack and defense support. Along with this 30% attack and defense support he gives. Then he gives this 30% attack and defense for 3 turns. And now we just triggered this permanently as well. Right? So now... At the moment, Piccolo is giving 60% attack and defense to these characters right now. Fucking 60. That is a monster number. I'm very happy that we just, like, this just worked perfectly in, like, one try right here. Should I use Orange Piccolo here? I think we probably could get away with it. But I don't know that we need to, because another thing happened, if you guys did not catch it. So, Piccolo dropped down to 1 HP with the survive KO attack. Then he recovered 40% HP? No, 30% HP. He gets 20% right here at the end of turn, and 10% right here at the end of turn. So he healed 30% HP at the end of turn after he got dropped down to 1. But we heal back up to full. Why is that? It's Orange Piccolo's ability triggered. Right here. HP 30% or less at the start of the turn. After he gets hit 4 times, full HP regen, 15% crit, and damage reduction. So, I would like to use Orange Piccolo right here, but, I mean, this is like... This is him maxed. So, I mean, this Goku, by the way, hits really fucking hard. I want to see how Piccolo handles this. This Goku is very fucking scary again. Keep in mind, we have... So, Piccolo now has an extra 25% damage reduction he might not normally have. Orange Piccolo, 10% from Beast Gohan, and 15% because our HP was under 30%. Alright, let's go. Yeah, damn, dude. We, like, literally first run, perfect RNG. Oh, my goodness. I dream of this shit, dude. Perfect RNG. I raised this guy a little bit on the tier list. I did have some people, like, who just, you know, like Oni, who just doesn't know anything about the game, fortunately. Sorry, Oni, my buddy. But, yeah. Like, Beast does actually help him quite a bit. Let me see this. Goku hits like a monster right here. That is big damage. I don't know what the damage is, but that's 15 million plus, right? Something like that. Now Beast Riser will finish him. If the fucking donkey would ever crit, I promise I've got 35 crit on him. That's a 70% chance. But you would never fucking know. Is it a 70% or a 10%? There you go. Fucking donkey. Okay. I guess we go... Fucking cunt spreading his attacks out, I'm so sure. Fucking bitch. What should we do here? Damn, I kind of would like int Piccolo to get to attack, but I kind of don't care. Like, we're gonna win easily. It's just, what's the correct spread of abilities we want to use right here? Should we... Gohan active? Yes. Gohan active into Orange Piccolo and Gamma 1? Yes. Yes. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use... Yeah, okay. We're just gonna go active skill Carnival right here. Let's go. Yoshi, makasero. Yoshi, makasero. してやる。アカンコサッパー。Damn, that adds some juice on it for Beasts right there. What's the smartest way to do this? We just go like this, right? Piccolo somehow can't fucking super, by the way. What? Piccolo? You drunk? Orange Piccolo somehow cannot get his super attack. I think we could just run him in slot 1. We're good. We're chilling, right? He's gonna be completely fine. I wish he fucking had key, though, dude. Yeah, this really would be the best way to go about this. I mean, it's 4 attacks, but we're likely to get more normals, I would think, in slot 2. Damn. Okay. So, okay. Int Piccolo, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely can see Int Piccolo's support here. This is a heavy juice turn. We have monster active skill, crazy stats all over the place, and we can really tell. Piccolo should be fine here. Oh, right, he got... Okay, yeah, perfect. Alright, turn 1, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not as nasty as he can be, so we don't really need to worry too much anyway. Remember, SDR Piccolo not really going to do very much damage until the enemy is low HP, by the way. So we're not going to see him really do too much here. Alright, Beasterizer. Let's see, let's see. Whew. Okay, this is where Mr. Damage will come in. I do think this guy is ridiculous in terms of fulfilling the role of doing damage. This guy is going to hit fucking hard. Especially with that crit build on him. Yeah, we hit these crits. He's doing a lot of damage. Wow, hit him potential system additional super as well. Whew. That's good. All right, here we go. Oh, all right, this is going to hit really hard, yeah. Damn, I mean, we just nearly one-turned him, actually. Dude, now, a lot of this does have to do with Int Piccolo. He's giving so much to the rotation. Whew. Let's hop right back in. Let's see if we could just emulate the same thing. Can we get... Because, like, Int Piccolo actually, like, had, like, a Dokkan Festellar level impact, I would argue, in this run. The Int Piccolo. He did so fucking much, dude. He did so much. And it's over. It's over. We have Orange Piccolo and the Beast Gohan active skills still left over. So it's like we can kill this dude in 2 ways. The only thing that is a little bit of a shame here is we didn't get to see Piccolo, like, really attack. But in truth, I think that this is quite literally 100% the intent of this character. Exactly the way this, like, I could upload this video just with this run. Because we perfectly we didn't show all this stuff yet. Because he's got so much. But the way it's intended to work, right down to he gets killed, he gets one shot, he survives, and then you roll over into Orange Piccolo next turn, you know, fully healing, getting his extra damage reduction, making him really strong next to Beast Gohan, right? So that was just really good. Let's use Beast Gohan's active. We'll get his KO screen. Should be able to easily get this here, I think. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. I'll tell you all this. I have not regretted going full crit build for this guy. I haven't. I've not regretted this whatsoever. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. I'm just going to hop right back in. Same team, same run. We're just going to come right back in, I think is what we're going to do here. And we'll see if things can work out so well. Now, remember, when I gave Piccolo his build, I did mention how I wasn't even sure if dodge really is, like, what we want to do. But, like, I don't know. It seems like Int Piccolo, like, the hidden potential system doesn't really do anything for him. I don't... It's like maybe on that last turn when we killed, the problem is that Beast Gohan just does way too much damage. Like if the fight would keep going and then Int Piccolo would have to get targeted, I think it could be a little bit spooky for him. But like it would just be something like that, right? But I think like a run like this, that's kind of like the intended way to do it. We're not gonna see Int Piccolo, like, additional crit, dodge, like, those abilities aren't really gonna, I think, come into play. But, I mean, we'll see. Alright, our opening rotation's not really too great. Yeah, this doesn't really work too well. Alright, well, I mean, you guys let me know. What do we do here? Best bet is we go Beast and Saw 1. He'll get slapped, but that's what we're gonna have to do. Really, the goal should be to try and finish below 30% anyway, so that Piccolo gets his ability. That's the most important thing. He does also have this, by the way, which, I mean, I think most of the time, I'm just never gonna use this. This is cool. I guess what they want you to do is, like, you start out with Beast and Piccolo in the same rotation, and you float Gohan. If you float Gohan his first turn, he'll show back up on turn 4, and you'll have the Ferocious Power counters already, right? So, like, they want you to float this guy, get the Ferocious counters, and then Piccolo goes in slot 2. But, that's cool, but, I mean, that's not the way I will be playing it. Hell no. we will do a run where we put Piccolo in slot 2 to show his ability, but again, not really too effective there. All right, best case scenario is we just quickly trigger Piccolo's crazy support. All right, a little bit of damage right there, because obviously he hadn't attacked with 18 key yet, right? All right, Gamma 2 should be okay. He'll be able to build up a lot of dodge. Damn, this definitely could have been a good rotation to have Piccolo use the 90% dodge in slot 2 of the super attack being aimed at him, huh? Alright, so we'll see what happens. Now, remember, Piccolo is giving... Is it 50% attack and defensive support at the moment on this rotation? No, it's 60. He's given 30% right here, and he's given 30% right here. So right now, Piccolo is giving 60% support. So it's like, he's a massive support character. All right, nice. All right, so let's see what Piccolo's got for us right here. Are you sealed? We dodge it, okay. Yeah. I mean, we would want to get hit right there and have him get nuked, for sure. All right, I'll come back. We'll come back. All right, guys, the only thing that's going to be unfortunate like this is we're not going to be able to use Piccolo to easily trigger Orange Piccolo's ability. Again, we did get things to work literally perfectly before. Oh, look. Look. All right, remember, we had this exact same rotation before, but when we had it before, his Scouter was up. Remember that? His Scouter was triggered. It's not triggered right now. So I wonder, is this like, this is where, again, he's kind of bugged. Let's keep an eye out for if Goku supers or not. Let's keep an eye out for that. All right, this is the first turn against Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We don't need to worry about him. Probably not killing Orange Piccolo or Gohan, but 2 attacks against Int Piccolo. If he eats both, we lose, right? Do you super? He does. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so there's the bug. You guys see how Int Piccolo is bugged? We did the exact same thing. One turn, his Scouter had triggered. The other turn, his Scouter had not triggered. So that was bugged. We did the same thing. We just floated him. Well, I guess the difference, though, is... Yeah, no, because the ability is... It's definitely going to be 5th turn start a battle. It's like what it actually is doing, even though that's not what it says, right? It's got to be that it just is, like, internally 5th turn start a battle, rather than 5th turn from character's entry turn the way it's written. That's got to be what it is. Alright, let's see what happens here. Next turn could be very scary, leaving ourselves at very low HP. I don't know. So, like, I think, like, okay, so last time we were able to combo Int Piccolo and Orange Piccolo, which is, again, what they want you to do. But I don't know that it's going to quite work out so well here. We'll see. Lovely, what is this, 3 million attack stat? Very good, but again, him supering has no factor in his role in the team. Get hit once. Come on. Damn. Okay. Yeah, the dodge build actually hurts, but it's... Damn, it's just one of those things where his design is just a little... It's a quirky character, right? Because, like, we can give him additionals or crits. It would factor 0% into winning. But there would come a time on turn 8 or turn 9 where we would need him to have dodge build. Like, it's just a fact. We will. So, it's just... You know, unfortunately, like... When I look at this guy's kit, I think, like, just throw this in the fucking garbage. Throw it in the bin, right? Playing 007, you know. Got to get a little of the British speak in there, you know. Throw this in the bin, okay? And then we need to get, like, 50% dodge in this bracket right here. He needs a little dodge in here. And I think we'd be cooking. I don't know. I guess to be fair, we have not seen him attack with all these abilities up. It's actually like, it's hard. Like it's gonna be hard to actually do that though. Like to get all those abilities up and have him attack. I mean, I just chose to win in the last run, but whatever. Alright, let's go. Alright, I mean, we still have support up from Piccolo. I guess I'll cut and we'll come back. We'll come back. Alright, guys. Yeah, so this is a run where Piccolo wasn't really able to succeed. So, remember when I talked about how dodge is not good on him at the start of the fight, but at this part of the fight, we need it. I think Piccolo, Red Ribbon Army Piccolo, he does die here unless we use Gohan's Special Beam Cannon. We must. Otherwise, he dies. I think that's the truth. So we're gonna pop this, because if we don't do this, Piccolo will die. Oh my god, that damage, dude. 98 million without a crit? I mean, remember, Imp Piccolo is giving a ton of support here. Alright, now, we're putting Gohan in slot 1. You know, hold your tears. Right? The kid's crying a little too much. A little too many tears for my liking, okay? Let's bring it down. Ultimate Gohan does have his damage reduction still up, though. But I think we definitely want Beasterizer in slot 1 here. I will tell y'all, I do trust LR Beast a lot more in this circumstance. He is very good on the Special Beam Cannon turn, right? All this guy needed to be a top 3 level character was just this KO guard ability for the whole rotation changed into a target mechanic, and I think that this guy is a top 3 character in the game. I'm dead ass, 100%. It's like, well, it's like, you know, I don't know, like Metal Cooler, UI, Deborah, Goma, then Beast, or something like that. Something like that. Okay. Alright, let's see how we do. So, we know we will be okay. Or at least Piccolo's not going to get killed. Well, unless, I guess, Ultimate Gohan gets killed. I don't think this guy, we need to worry about Beast getting killed. Because remember, the Special Beam Cannon does trigger his defense as well. 350% when attacking. We don't have a super attack effect up, but... Bro, it is shocking how often 70% fails. Isn't it? Isn't it shocking? Can I get the numbers run to this point in the video? How many crits versus non-crits? All the Beast Gohans we've run have been mine with the 70% crit. Can I get the numbers right? Like, we actually have missed, like, 70% of the crits. It's crazy. It's literally stunning to me. Okay. I'm looking for Int Piccolo. Looking to see how he's... Oh! Yeah, okay, so this makes sense. We get the Hidden Potential System additional here. Remember, in a situation like this, every counter Gohan did was a chance to proc the Hidden Potential System additional, by the way. Every counter he did. That's value of running him in slot 1. That's what Dokkan Twitter doesn't want you to know. That you have a higher chance to get the Hidden Potential System additional if you run him in slot 1. Okay, sure. Alright, Ultimate Gohan should be good here. If Goku crits, it might kill us, but then we'll have, you know, 1 HP. Then we just have to dodge everything else. He's supered a lot, though. That's a lot of stacks. Let me see this. We dodge. Oh, Hidden Potential System dodge, okay. 6 million for Piccolo, sure. Piccolo's role is not doing damage, though. He is meant to buff Beast. We dodged it anyway. Damn it! It's actually, it's like dodge is good for winning. It's not good for showcasing, though. It's not. Because, like, I wanted to see Piccolo get hit right there. Alright, let's pop this. This is a win. This is another win. So we're out of here.
Shenron ここからが本気の戦いだ。
All right. I'm gonna just so we did just jump in and win easily twice. I want to now just focus, I think, on showing a lot of Piccolo's abilities. It's gonna be very difficult though to like. I mean, to me, it feels like it's gonna be very difficult to trigger all of this guy's abilities. Like to have all of this up, except for this part. But to have these up. My mouse is not working correctly. Here we go. Have this up and this up. Like, that's tricky. It's not just on command, easily done. Omega. Yes, it is. We could do it easily in Omega. The Omega red zone fight. We'll do it there. That'll be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. I'm probably going to just jump into like a, No, I think, can we debuff Omega? Because I want to show Piccolo with his debuff ability activated. Yeah, site's been running slower. The owner of the site actually DMing us said the site has been running a little bit slower lately because the traffic is exploding, which is awesome. Because, I mean, this site is ridiculously good, right? Nah, we can't attack debuff him. No, we can in phase 2, but Piccolo... his attack buff is just turn 1. I'm probably going to just go to a quick Dokkan event, show Piccolo with the attack debuff, and then, you know, maybe just the attack debuff, I guess. And then we're going to go into the Omega Ari red zone fight is what we're going to do, so. Alright, guys, we are here in a run. The main thing I'm just trying to show right here, it's just this ability that Piccolo has. Might as well put him in slot 1 for this. We're showing this ability right here. So when there's a hybrid ally on the team, which is going to happen, or a hybrid enemy, Piccolo will seal himself his first turn, which, by the way, is unnecessary. That doesn't need to be the case. They just put that in there for shits and giggles, I guess. Do you know that this is the fucking second Piccolo ban unit they've dropped? Who seals himself at the start? Like, it's ridiculous. Anyway. But he does one turn only lower enemies' attack by 30%. That's pretty powerful if the enemy can be attack debuffed. So at this point now, the only ability... We do need to show is 90% dodge in slot 2. We got to show that. And then the other thing we want to show is we need to see Piccolo attack once this is triggered. We have to get that up. So those are the two things we're going to do. I'll just let Piccolo sit in slot 1 attack right here. And after this, let's just go into the Omega Shenron Ori Red Zone event. I am pretty pleased, though, that our first run here showed the exact point of this Piccolo. And if you guys noticed, there was turns where Beast, I mean, he was juiced into the fucking sun, dude. And a lot of that does have to do with the massive amount of stats this Piccolo is giving. Like, he's such a ridiculous support unit. It's just his kit is very weird, right? So, okay, yeah, let's just come back in the Omega Ari fight. Alright, guys, so here we are in the fight against Omega. You know, the more I do this fight, I think that this is a real nasty fight. Not necessarily be... Wait, what do we do here? We can't do Beast in slot 1. No. Beast... Oh, wow, this sucks. Holy shit. So... Huh. I think we gotta go Gamma 2. It's Gamma 2's dodging. So, Beast, remember, you can run Beast in slot 1 here and there. You do have to just be smart about it. But... Beast has to be at 18 key. This boss just counters him. Cold-blooded. Right? So, I mean, we get this right here, and he's not even close to 18 key. Like, if that first attack is, like, we're, you know... I think we gotta go with Gamma 2 here. The good news is the bomb... should do enough. Does this get us below 30? If it doesn't get us below 30, I'll probably reset. It does. Alright, Gamma 2, get your dodges off. Alright, good, good. And then Gamma 2 attacks, and now he's going to build up some dodge chance. So we probably should be good. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. So now, this is going to be a run where, again, Piccolo, no matter what, we're chilling with Piccolo. We are going to be able to get... So Piccolo will be a real demon in a fight like this. Or the fight against Kid Gohan, right? Where he just, like, does a million fucking damage to you, like, every turn. Gamma? Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Alright, yeah, so this is perfect. So we just immediately trigger Piccolo's support. And now, like, it's like, again, if your run goes like this, Piccolo has a Dokkan Festellar level impact. Where now his support washes across the entire team. Dokkan Festellar level impact. I mean, we really probably should. I probably should use Gohan's active to heal, huh? No, I guess we don't need to. Let me hit this. Let me see how much we heal. I might reset, though. Yeah, that's not enough. We need to use the Senzu right here. Alright, gamers, let's go. We gotta pop this and get the healing. I would have liked to have saved the stats for way later in the fight, but... I mean, Sin is just peppering us too much with damage right now. This will also be good because this will allow Gohan to get some extra stacks, which is fine. I can hit this. The super attack is not going to be in slot 3, but if it was, that'd be problematic for us. Okay, good. I was going to say, bro, the super attack is in slot 3 and Beast will fucking get killed, dude. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Alright, remember, Piccolo, massive mommy stats are up right now. Now, we did trigger his ability immediately, and I don't know, we could see, we'll see if the Scouter is up, right? Because I think what's going on with Piccolo is his abilities are actually a turn 5 start a battle, even though it says 5th turn character entry turn. So we should be able to see Piccolo with his max stats on his next rotation. At the end of the video here, that's all we're just focused on, though, is I just want to see what Piccolo's stats look like once we've kind of, like, you know, juiced them up and shit. Oh, excellent. Okay, so we finished this phase off. Good. Get out of that hell phase, dude. Oh, my God. All right, what do we want to do here? A little, fuck it, I'll just do this. Yeah, whatever. We can just get Trunks out. It doesn't... It's fine. It's fine. I kind of want to rotate the Beast Gohans anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I think future Gohan will probably just get killed right here, but that's okay. Guess we could dodge it. Oh, no super? Okay. If we live the turn... I mean, unfortunately, we're not low enough for Orange Piccolo's ability to activate. Yeah, it really is set up perfectly if we get, like, Orange Piccolo turn 1. We get all the hits he needs. You know, Red Ribbon Army Piccolo turn 2. And then they link up together on turn 5, full abilities or something. Like, it works very well that way. Alright, we'll come back next turn. We're looking good right here. You know, I should be showing this, really. But, dude, he can't crit, man. It's driving me nuts in this video. Beast has just not been critting. Alright, because remember, this is buffed stats from Int Piccolo. Buff stats here. Okay. So we'll be able to get a huge amount of damage in. Alright, this should be no issue. After attacking and shit, obviously. Yep, double digits, good. Good, good, good. Alright, I'm probably on this next turn gonna try and go Orange Piccolo slot 1, then Int Piccolo slot 2. That's what I'm gonna attempt to do. Yeah, perfect. Scouter, yep. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here, is when in regards to this bug it's talking about, or glitch, or however we want to say it. Bugged, I think, works correctly, terminology. I think that this is actually just 5th turn start a battle, is what's going on. That's what's happening with that ability. Okay, so this is him with a lot of stats up and shit. Oh, including Cold Judgment the kid has. Yes, he does. Let's take a look at his link set. We haven't gone over his links. So he has Brainiacs, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Prodigies, Namekians, Power Bestowed by God, and Fierce Battle. Wait, Orange Piccolo doesn't have power? No, he does. Yeah, he's got, once we, okay, yeah, hold on. I was gonna say, wait, Orange Piccolo definitely has power bestowed by God. What the fuck? Alright, let's hit this. Remember, Imp Piccolo is giving monster stats. Next turn, we can put him in slot 3 and we'll get his max stats. Yeah, okay. Oof, look at that healing. Nice. Yeah, great turn right here. Great turn. Okay, let's go. Next rotation, I'm going to aim to have Int Piccolo in slot 3, and we'll be able to see him at, like, actual full power. Okay, 194. That's not great right there, but that's without Piccolo, doesn't have his extra damage reduction, and Beast is not on rotation. So remember, Piccolo could have had an extra 25% damage reduction against that. It's just, Piccolo, Orange Piccolo is not, like, a top 10 LR or any shit like that, but he can, like, he's in, like, the, 11 to 25 range, where it's, like, on any given fight, things could go correctly, and his performance could be top 10 level, easily. Because people forget that he still has the Orange Piccolo transformation, right? Like, that, he has that shit. Alright, now, here's what I am concerned about, is potentially these. Yep, dodge that. Okay. Now, this is where the dodge build comes in, right? Is we don't want Piccolo, I think, taking those hits. We don't. But hey, so far, I mean, I kind of like this Int Piccolo. I do. It's just because it's very easy to see, like, what does he do? Well, I mean, it's very easy. He gives all allies 1 key 30% attack and defense right there. He gives all allies 30% attack and defense right there. All allies 30% attack and defense right there. And then all allies 20% attack and defense right there. That's what the fuck he does. And what I would say in regards to that is Dokkan Fest LR level impact. Fuck. I want to kill right here. Yes. Shit. I'm gonna... I want to kill right here. Because on our next rotation, we can get Imp Piccolo at full power in slot 3. His stats will be a lot higher. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna use this. Haha, okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can do this. Okay, there we go. Again, this is worth it because the point of this run is not to win. The point of this run is to see Int Piccolo, right? Okay, sure. Alright, so we'll finish off right here. This is where this Piccolo could do damage, by the way, when the enemy's close to death, because then he'll start critting. He gets crits and additionals. Okay, so here... it would be in our best interest to use Beast's active skill. I think there's no way Beast can take damage here, right? There's no way. Not with... In Piccolo, exactly how much is he giving? Like 90% or something? How much is he giving on this rotation to Beast? So, for Beast in slot 1, he's getting 30% attack and defense, 60% attack and defense, 90% attack and defense, 111 or 110% attack and defense. So he's giving right now to Beast and Orange Piccolo 110% attack and defense if we float him like this. That's insane, right? Like, that's ridiculous. So let's do this. Omega hits, I think, like, reasonably hard right here. Another reason is I really did want to get the Special Beam Cannon up for Int Piccolo, just in case to help protect him. All right, let's go. I think Beast is completely fine here, because Piccolo's stats, yep. See, did you see the stats jump up? As soon, like, after we got the orb with Piccolo, but then, damn, he still took that much? That's with 110% support from Piccolo. God damn, okay. Yeah. Alright. Because I wanted to max Int Piccolo out by putting him in slot 3 and Orange Piccolo slot 2 to get him as links and shit, right? That's the point of this run, was just to, not to win. People get really mad at me when I do and say that, but we're here to see what the character can do, duh. Alright, so we'll see. Get those crits in. There you go, father. This Omega has a lot of HP, right? What? How much does he have? 1.6 billion is a big number. Beast is doing great damage, though. And we just keep getting these crits. Yeah, there you go. Just keep getting those crits, dude. Alright, let's see what Int Piccolo does here. 28 million. This, of course, is with all of his buffs up. I would like to see him get hit, but if he doesn't, it's okay. He gets hit. Double digits? Okay. Better than I was thinking. He's good. I mean, I certainly would acknowledge shit could go bad. It could. But, I mean, he looks fine to me. I think he looks fine. I don't know. Right? Am I nuts? Like, all he's doing is just drenching our team in support. This is a great fight for Int Piccolo, though, because it's just so easy with the first phase to, you know, trigger his full passive. It's just so simple. I think what we do here is we do this, right? Is Gamma 1... Gamma 1's okay like this. He does 3.5 million. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. I think we should be okay like this. Well, I guess there's no reason not to use Special Beam Cannon, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, guys, let's just drop the Special Beam Cannon right here. Since I'm going to float Beast off for this rotation anyway, let's just do it. I think our best bet for surviving Omega's AoE is probably to do it like this, the Gammas together. Probably would work well. Because I already did use Orange Piccolo as active. It was just to make sure we could use Int Piccolo at full power, though. That was the point of me doing that. Alright, we'll see the Gammas together. I don't use them together like this often. I don't really particularly like the Gamma 1 portion of the card. Because it's weird to say, but, like, big normals will fuck Gamma 1 up if he's not going to get targeted by a super attack. He get fucking blasted. And it could be a little bit weird. I usually prefer to just stay with Ultimate Gohan. And funny enough, a lot of the times I probably mostly prefer to stay with Gamma 2 for that unit. So I guess both versions I do mostly like to use who they start out as. Because remember, Gamma 2 has the 85% dodge, right? Oh, Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. Wait a minute, do I have God equips on them? I might not. Oh, wow, that's a character. I must give them a full round of God equips. I could do a video on them. God equip video for them. That could be fun. That could be real fun. I think we'll just play the end of this run up. And then we'll finish up with the video. But I would say I actually really like Int Piccolo. I guess I'll just, I'll keep trying to include him in videos. And Gamma 2. That's Gamma 2 missed his 85% dodge. It happens. It happens. It happens. It's okay. Thank you, Gamma 2, so much. Well, normally I would say that's why I don't really think that's yet another time we've lost from with Beast Gohan's special beam cannon up. But to be fair, Deborah would not be able to protect that either, right? Gamma 2, like, we died because Gamma 2 failed his 85% dodge. Deborah would not have been able to prevent that either, right? Only, like, Goma, Orange Piccolo, one of those would have prevented that. Okay, well, thank you very much, Gamma 2. Thank you. We got to see Int Piccolo look really good throughout the video, though. Alright, guys, there we go. There was the Int Piccolo. We did quite a few runs there, and honestly, I would say he looked, I mean, I don't know. I guess, I mean, we could keep running him, but he seems quite good. No? I don't know. Bro, his support, like, how often do we sit here and go, yeah, this character's cool, this band unit, why don't they support? Well, they're like, okay, what if we gave you a character that's not really gonna do, like, he's like a weird version of, like, Chilai, sorta. Like, this guy doesn't do damage, but he is giving so much support. It's just as locked. It's locked. We did get it to work several times, though. So this is Solitary Duty, a new named character, Piccolo, Red Ribbon Army. In terms of teams, we have Beast Gohan's team, God Goku, Deborah, in Super Saiyan 4s, both, you know, tag New Year's Gammas and Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo cards. Golden Frieza Gogeta. Damn, yeah, he's on the In Future Gohan team. So Piccolo has quite a few teams he's able to rock there. That's good. Leader, skills, movie hero, or Namekian, category key 3, 130% stats. His passive skill, Kidnapping Operation. He gets 90% dodge his first turn as the second attacker in the turn. It's solid if we were fighting, say, like an AoE Cell Max boss or something. But for the most part, I am definitely not running this guy in slot 2. I would be floating him and taking advantage of his 3-turn support. I think that's a much better way to play this. Then when there's 4 movie hero, mission execution, or bond and master and disciple allies in the team, he gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense, 50% crit, 250% defense when receiving an attack, and then all allies get 1 key and 30% attack and defense. If there's a Hybrid Saiyan ally on the team or a Hybrid Saiyan enemy, Piccolo will seal himself, lowers, for 1 turn, lowers enemies' attack by 30% for 1 turn, heals 10% HP at the end of the turn, and then here we go. Gives all allies 1 key and 30% attack and defense for 3 turns. Very helpful to get Tech Beast. A little bit of extra support stats, too. For 4 turns from character's entry turns, that's basically no matter what, it's just going to end up being his first 2 rotations is what this is. He will survive KO attacks. So it's pretty easy for him. We saw him get basically killed in 1 hit, but because of the survive KO attack, he lived, and then he triggered the rest of his passive, right? Then starting from the 5th turn from character's entry turn, although it seems as though the way it actually is working is 5th turn start of battle. So I am nervous. Like, are they going to adjust this? And it seems like sometimes his dodge might not trigger correctly as well. But I hope they don't change this to 5th turn from character's entry turn, because that'll nerf him a little bit. I think it's fine if you know, turn 2, you get him, you float him, and then he comes back on turn 5 and he's got access to this. Nothing wrong with that. So starting from 5th turn from character's entry turn, again, right now it's actually triggering as 5th turn from start of battle. We'll see what happens after the update whenever it happens. He gets 250% attack. A Scouter, which Scouter is very good for Beast. Because the first time Beast gets hit, like we could run him in slot 1 if the first attack is not like a super. Although Beast, I mean, man, like he really does rely quite a bit on getting this up too, though. His 18 key super attack effect, that 58% defense really does do a lot for him. But yeah, 250% attack, Scouter, 20% HP regen at the end of the turn, and then he gets 60% damage reduction when targeted by normals. If HP is 30% or less when receiving an attack, he gets 90% dodge, which obviously is pretty helpful. And then if HP is 30% or less at the end of the turn, he gets permanent 300% attack and defense and 50% crit. So that means he's going to then have permanent 100% crit. He'll then give permanently all allies 20% attack and defense. And then he gives all allies 30% attack and defense for 3 turns as the third attacker in the turn. So again, towards the end of the fight, everything goes correctly. We have 30% attack and defensive support up, 30% attack and defensive support up, 30% attack and defensive support up, and then 20% to get us to 110% support. That's a Dokkan Fest LR level impact, especially when 60% of it is 3-turn support. Nutty, it's nut shit. Typically I would say a character like this with all these moving parts, like this is like people will go, oh my god, a character's boring. They would not say that about this guy, but everyone I see, they think that this guy sucks. I would definitely concede. I feel like it's very easy that shit just doesn't go well with him. Like it's, we don't get his under 30% HP ability up. He just gets blown up. I mean, there's shit that could happen for sure, but I mean, in this video, he looked quite good. And we did several runs too. It's not like we just did one run. So that support is like, dude, these are the characters you run to make characters like Beast better, to make characters like LR Orange Piccolo better. Like, this is what you do. This is what you do. I've seen people like crying about like this guy's performance when he's drenched in support, and they go, well, he's drenched in support. Yeah. It's the point of like half the characters coming out these days, guys. Like, it's not 2018 Physical Kid Buu we're talking about. Like, if you're running AGL Gogeta, why are you running AGL Gogeta? Can someone answer fast? Can someone answer quick in a hurry? It's probably to use one of the most broken active skills you've ever seen. Might have something to do with it. That's why we run this guy. Why are we running Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo? Is it, I don't know, perhaps to take advantage of the ridiculous Orange Piccolo active? Likely is what we want to do. Dude, I'm kind of salty that this kid actually failed. 85% dodge he failed against that Omega AoE. Fucking bastard. Anyway. So Piccolo's super attack is the top secret mission. Does supreme damage to the enemy and then greatly lowers enemy defense. His links are Brainiacs, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Prodigies, Namekians, Power Bestowed by God, and Fierce Battle. Here, of course, are his best partners. LR Orange Piccolo, obviously, will be using a lot. We can have Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo on the team. Right, a lot of these are characters we are rocking, right? 12 key multiplier, 140%. That is the normal level. And then Piccolo has quite a few categories here. So he, of course, is a movie hero category character. More and more and more buffs for the movie hero team. Ain't no problem with that, right? He's also a Namekian category character. And we have a new named Namekian Piccolo as well. Crazy, right? Now we have Red Ribbon Army Piccolo. We got Daima Piccolo. We have Piccolo, slash Super Saiyan Vegeta, right? We have Power Awakening Piccolo. It's back in the day, it's like, wow, damn, it's gonna be tough for them to make a Namekian team. Nowadays, there's 500 fucking characters whose, like, names are Piccolo with something different, right? A million of them, right? And we still don't have a turn 1 Orange Piccolo, right? Then, Piccolo is also on the Worthy Rival category team. I'd love to see Worthy Rival get a leader. It has not in 6 years. Piccolo is also on the Bond of Master and Disciple category team. That's good. Very fun and strong team. Piccolo is also on... Which one is this? Oh, this is Rapid Growth. Oh, yeah, good shit. We absolutely need Rapid Growth. Absolutely. Characters. That's great. That's great. Then right here, we have the Battle of Wits category that Piccolo is a part of. Always good to get more options for that. Piccolo is also on the Gifted Warrior category team. Nasty roster, of course. Piccolo is also on the Fuse Fighter category. More options for there. Always good, right? Yeah, look. it's funny, like, if all right, the next character coming up is, like, Gogeta. And, like, I feel like every comment and people be like, oh my god, more fusion slop. Our last actual fusion, we're closing in on a year. So I better not hear fucking crying when they drop a fusion. We go a year without one and people are still mad? No, that's not fair. That will not be fair. I don't mind it too, because my favorite idea for GDC, by the way, is the triple Dragon Ball Z arc ending GDC. So Goku and Frieza, Gohan and Cell, and tag Goku, Vegeta versus Kid Buu. Oh my god, that sounds so good. And then we go into 12th anniversary superhero fusion. Oh! Damn, that's a good time. That's a good timeline. That is a good timeline. Piccolo is also a superhero category character. So superhero getting buffed really irons this character out. This guy is fucking good with all these extra superhero characters. LR Orange Piccolo looking much better with the support and Beast around. So, like, you know, really solidify this guy looking nice, right? Then Piccolo is also on the Earthbred Fighter category team, which is, you know, always a crazy team. Then Piccolo is a Power of Wishes character. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Nice, nice. Piccolo is also a Demonic Power character. A lot of those lately. Definitely always getting a lot of Demonic Power characters. Then Piccolo is a Successor category character. 10th Anniversary Gogeta category. And then finally, Piccolo is a Mission Execution category character. So, chat in the hat, let me know what you guys thought of this Piccolo. Wow. I was very impressed. Dude, like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, he looked really good. That's it. Like, he did his job. I'm going to try and use him a lot. Like, is he just going to keep this up, this greatness? We'll find out.